Hey guys, welcome to Rufus and Doofus. Chico here, and as usual, Rufus is home sleeping like a baby. I'm telling you, that hound is something. He just likes to sleep and relax and scratch when he's not feeling good. But I'm over here at the compound with the RV, and I'm making a video today for explicitly one reason. I put the video up mentioning that I hadn't heard from Jeff, and guess what? I mean, almost immediately after the video went up, Jeff texted me and said, I'm here, I'm not mad, everything's okay. He says, I never got your messages. Well, it turns out that where he lives, for some reason, his phone doesn't get cell service, but he does get messaging service, and his messages don't register. Now, I think that's unusual, but guess what? That's why I haven't heard from him, and he hasn't responded to any of my calls. So great news. Jeff is around. Jeff and I are buddies. Everything's cool, because I really would have missed the guy. I mean, he's been so helpful and just a really nice person, he and his son, and I enjoy their company. So I'm so glad to hear about that. Now, you'll probably hear me say in a future video that there's still a problem getting in touch with him, and that's because I did a video, I uploaded it and scheduled it, and I'm not smart enough to know how to edit it once it's scheduled and uploaded. Yeah, that's me. You know, I'm good at some things and not so good at the other. But hey, I'm over here. Great news about Jeff. I'm happier than a pig in poop. You know, I'm almost as happy as that beetle that was pushing that turd around. Yeah, you know, the one that brought it to the bug out palace. I still laugh about that. All right, guys, I wanted to show you the RV. It is a little grungy. You can see that from where it's been under trees over here, and the mold around here just grows on everything, that we got a little grunginess going on in the RV. So in the next week or two, barring any problems with me, we're going to give it the old bath again, and this time it'll clean up a lot easier. Won't probably need any scrubbing, just an application of that magic stuff that I buy over at Home Depot. I got it up on jacks. Right now the jacks are keeping the pressure off of the tires, but wow, look at these bugs, huh? You know, and it's sad because I can't just go over and wash it anytime I want. I kind of got to plan it, and with everything that's happened, I just haven't had a chance to get over there and wash it. But everything looks good so far. Still in one piece, you know, a little dirty, but hey, we're gonna have to live with that. So today I'm going to go in there. I got something really neat I want to share with you guys. It has to do with storage, keeping track of it, and a real easy way to inventory it, find it. I mean, it's just working really good for me. And the more you use it, the more efficient it becomes. Yes, the more you use it, the more efficient it becomes. Hard to believe, but it's true. So let's get going. Let's go inside the motorhome and see what's going on. Make sure everything's okay in there. Okay, guys, here we are in the RV, and as I'll show you here in a moment, I'll pan around. Everything is as we left it, pretty clean, but it's warm. And today, believe it or not, is really not that warm of a day out, but it's still got to be close to 78. And it's a real pain in the neck to lift all the blinds and everything and let some air in, because I'm only going to be here for about a half an hour. And it takes a half an hour to do that, and then it takes another half an hour to put them back down. And the reason I like to keep them down is just keeps people's temptation out. You know, there's nothing in here worth stealing, but hey, you know how people are, right? So not all people, just some people. So here I am. Let me show you. There it is. Yeah, you might see my addition of things up there. I got some witches. Yeah, happens to be Halloween, and they're up there. And guess what? They'll be up there on Christmas. They'll be up there on Easter. They'll be up there on my birthday. They'll be up there when the world ends. I'm not taking them down. And then I got a sign that says, Home of a Certified Crabaholic. Yes, I'm a crab. I was born in July. July 11th, as a matter of fact. 7/11 is my birthday. And there's some piggies that kind of do the hula when the RV is in motion. Still haven't got the TV mounted, and we're not going to do that until I'm actually in here, because I only have one good TV, and I got to have it at home. All my cabinets, nice, you know, kitchen, the whole 9 yards. My little door, the way I set it up so I get ventilation from the bathroom ceiling vent. So everything's cool. We're really cool. All right. Now, let me show you and explain this inventory system. First off, what we're going to use, or what I've been using, is either Google Sheets, or if you have it, you can use the spreadsheet program on Microsoft Office. Now, I don't know how well this is going to show on camera, and I don't know how to do the screen sharing on a computer, so we're going to go through this manually here. All right. What? Drop something. Thank God it wasn't glass, and thank God the floor was there. All right, this is a spreadsheet, and I printed it out, and let me just read to you what the categories are here, and you can expand upon these categories if you want. But right here, the top row says location, and under it, it says under bed storage. The next one says bin number, and this is the, let's see, bin number 8 through B10, which is B8 and B10, and M1. M1 is a different size container. Okay, now, let's say I'm looking for this top thing here, a very small camera tripod, which I am. Well, right off the bat, I know that it's in bin 8, in the other underbed storage. I have one, and the quick search would be to look up a tripod. Okay, and the category that I've used is photography. Now, you could get really, really anal about this. You could put the price in there. You could put a lot of different descriptive columns above. You could do just about anything. But the beauty of this is that if you don't, let's say you print the list out and you're searching through here manually, that can take some time. Now, in my case, I don't have the Microsoft spreadsheet in my computer, so I can only do entries and searches when I'm online. But here's what I can do with Google Sheets or the Microsoft spreadsheet program. I can go and I can do a sort by location, so everything under bed storage, okay, or everything on basement storage, basement storage compartment number 1, let's say. I could do a sort for alphabetically ordered items, okay, so that would make it very easy to find my small camera tripod. I could do a search under photography, and everything under photography would show up. So if I had camera batteries stored, or if I had some camera lens cleaning tissue stored, it would all show up under a sort for photography. Just as if I did a sort for fasteners, anything that I had under fasteners would show up. Now, I had mentioned that this gets better as you use it, and I'm going to tell you why. So one of the beauties about this is that you don't have to put everything in one bin. In other words, you don't have to take all your photography stuff and put it in one bin. It could be in bin 1, it could be in bin 4, it can be in B5, it could be in M7, it could be in the underbelly storage here of the RV, and you'll still always know where that item is that you're looking for. But here's the nice thing. If you do a search for, say, everything under photography, and you got nothing to do that day, and you find out, okay, I got some stuff in bin 1, I got some stuff in bin 5, I got this over there, I got that over there. Well, at that point, you can go to all those bins, take out the item that you were looking for, all right, and place them in one bin. And maybe all your stuff for photography will end up in one bin. So the more you use this, the more refined you make it, okay, the more efficient it becomes. So eventually you'll have all your fasteners in bin 1, 2, and 3. Eventually you'll have all your security things like a padlock in bin 4. All your tire stuff might end up in a basement storage in bin 7. Okay? It's really, really nice the way it just kind of comes together by itself. So I'm going to show you how this works. But let's find something that I know is over here that I've already stored in the RV. Okay. Okay, I have here under bed storage. In bin 1, I have some calipers. And its quantity is 1. And the measuring, a quick search would be measuring tools. And the category is tools. And it looks like in bin 1, I also have some lathe chuck wrenches, some metal rulers, a set of small wood carving chisels, a parting tool, a center finder, a laser, that's it, just a center finder. So we've got those items in there. And this one here, believe it or not, got consolidated with all those things because I felt they should be together, but they weren't always in that bin. And it's so easy to do. So let me show you. We're going to bin 1. There you can see we're under the bed here, under bed storage. And there's my bins, okay? And bin 1 is over there on the left on the bottom. So we're going to pull that out, and I'll show you exactly what we're talking about. Bingo! There it is. Okay. There's my center finding tool. There's my small wood carving chisels. Okay. There's my parting tool that I use on the lathe. All right. And so on and so on and so on. There's my chuck wrenches. So everything that I was looking for or mentioned to you guys is right in this bin. And you'll notice there's still room for more in there. There it is. Goes right over there. Then 4 goes on top of it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And at home, I'm still working on 7, 8, 9, and 10. And those are the medium-sized bins, okay? Well, yeah, little, well, put it this way, small, okay? I call them small. I have medium, and we're going to have large, and we're going to have some stuff that even doesn't go in a bin, you know, like these pots and pans, for instance. Okay? So, let's move on. All right. If you can see those up there, those are what I consider small storage containers. Okay? So those might be A1 through A10 or 11 or whatever, and they're all compartments. Now, you can get so refined that you can go right down to compartments. You could go like A1 compartment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. But it's just as easy to go to A1 and list everything that's in there. So guys, that's my system. And the reason I did it and came upon this, came upon it by myself actually. Nobody, I didn't see it anywhere or anything, but that's not to say it doesn't exist. But being that I'm not in the RV full time yet, I have a lot of things that are here, and I have some things that are where I presently live. And you know, my mind is shot anyway, and I've never had really a great memory to begin with. You know, I got 2 brains, one's lost and the other one's looking for it. So yeah, I have issues remembering where I put stuff, even my glasses sometimes, which are right on the top of my head. So I came up with this system. Now when I'm looking for something, I instantly know approximately where it is. So it's either home or it's here. If it's home, I use the same system, but eventually everything's going to be over here, and it's going to be all marked up. The hard part is doing it, but you do a little every day, and eventually it starts to look like you're getting a lot done. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Okay, I'm always willing to share. Other good news. So far, whatever they did seems to have helped. And one gentleman made an interesting comment about, you know, the fact that the doctor gave me a clean bill of health and all of this and all of that, and you know, I shouldn't feel like I can go back to doing what I was doing, and I should watch my diet and things of that nature. Well, I don't know if he watched the other videos. I think he would have picked up on the fact that I'm aware of that. But, not everybody watches all the videos. And maybe being that he had that kind of question and suggestion or whatever, or criticism, whatever you want to call it, maybe a lot of other people are wondering. Yes, I know the doctor gave me a clean bill of health on what he did. He did not say that, other things aren't wrong somewhere else, and that the fact that my artery was clogged in my heart, where it's noticeable, your heart doesn't get any blood, you're going to know about it. You're going to feel like crap, which I did. But it could be somewhere else that's not reared its ugly head right now. Hopefully it's not something supplying my brain. I mean, right now my brain can use all the oxygen and blood it can get, maybe a little more, even a boost. But, I'm sure, yes, there are other areas that have been affected. And if you guys remember, I know that I have a problem with my legs. I have blocked arteries in my legs. And actually, that's how I found out about all this other crap, is because I had gone to the doctor to find out what was going on and what we could do about my fact that my legs cramp up when I walk. So yes, I'm aware of that. And yes, I've changed my diet. I even started some juicing videos and diet videos, and we're going to expand on those. And have I been trying to live healthier in many ways? Yes. I'm trying to walk as much as I can, but with that problem, with that, clogged arteries, it gets cramped up, and when it gets cramped up, you really don't feel like walking anymore. So, yeah, working on it all. Diet, everything. Taking my meds religiously. My goal is to get off of the meds. I don't want to be on diabetes meds anymore. I have type 2. I caused it. I can reverse it. So, had a cough. Yes, we're really, really keeping an eye on the diet. Now, other good news. Yeah, and more good news. I lost 8 pounds since October 9th, and today is October 14th. Okay? I'm juicing stuff right now. I'm not going to become a vegan, but I am juicing stuff right now and trying to get as much vegetable vitamins and stuff in my body as I possibly can. I'm going to continue that for the next 30 days. Am I going to continue afterwards? Yes, but it probably won't be exclusive juicing fasting for the remainder of the time. What I'll do is I'll eat much more fruits and vegetables and juice than I have in the past, probably 90%, and then 10% will be that occasional hamburger or a fried egg sandwich or something. I have to have something good, right? Not that the juice isn't good. I'm really liking it, and it's filling, and it's doing wonders. I'm full of energy. I mean, you can probably see it in my face from when we first started these videos. So, yeah. Happy as a pig, and you know what? I'm as happy as that beetle with that big old turd he was rolling around, and I'm as happy as a clam, and I've never really seen a happy clam, but I know they exist. So yeah, that's how I feel about that, and I'm sticking to it. The other thing is that I'm really into this juicing so much that I've done much more research, and I kind of knew this because, as you guys know, I think most of you, that I used to be a chef. I did go to culinary school. I have a good grasp on nutrition. I have a good grasp on what food does, okay? But that doesn't mean that you eat healthy. Look at Emeril Lagasse. I mean, he is obese. He's a big boy. He's a great chef. He knows about nutrition. He knows about this and he knows about that, but he's still fat. Yes, when you work around food like that, sometimes the temptation is more than you can resist. Yes, so there, I have an excuse. Working around all that good food, and you just can't sometimes walk away or turn your back on it. That's just the way it is. So what am I going to do? I am going to try and recover that fiber that's being lost by juicing. Now, juicing is great. It's great if you have a condition which may not allow you to digest things properly. Juice is easy to digest, goes right into your system. But fiber is also very important in your diet. So I am going to order a Vitamix. Yes, always wanted one. And I'm going to get one because it pulverizes the food a lot better than that Ninja thing, okay? That Ninja thing is just crap. crap. All right, I have looked into it. I've known people that bought it, and I'll tell you what, that ends up in the garage under garage sale item. So yeah, no Ninja. It's going to be a Vitamix. Look it up. Nobody gets rid of their Vitamix. Nope. Yep, they keep it for 20, 30 years. That's how good a product is. Made here in the United States, in Ohio. Okay? So that's it. That's the update for today. Hope you try this inventory system. Hope you start eating healthy so you don't end up like me. And if you're young in 20 years, if you're my age, that you don't get any worse. And if you're already beyond my age, that you live another 50 or 100 years. Yeah, I'd love that. Keep you guys watching my channel, you know. So that's it, guys. I'm going home. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.